Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another MAMG Let's Play video. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I've always wanted to give you guys kind of the inside look as to who I am as a person and what goes on personality-wise and maybe behind the scenes. Now, I'm not saying that any of the things I cover in this video here are going to be 100% accurate, but I've always found it interesting that different pieces of your personality can be attributed to when you were born, what type of blood type you have, things like that, as well as this personality test here. So I wanted to cover some of the bigger, I guess, like ways to determine how somebody is. There is actually one that's based specifically on your birthday that I thought was really interesting when I was like in high school. It's like a big birthday book and everybody's birthday is in there, and you go in there, you read about it, and it's pretty crazy to see. But I figured I'd do like the top 3, which is going to be the 16 personalities result, the blood type that I am, and then my horoscope sign or zodiac sign, although that's probably going to be the weakest of them because like everybody's like, what's your zodiac? Everybody's like this, and I never really felt like I was what they say I was. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a breakdown of me, and maybe you guys will learn a little bit about yourselves at the same time. But the main one I wanted to focus on was this one here, the 16 personalities quiz, and I've already taken the quiz. I took it years and years ago because I was curious about it, found out what type of personality I was, and then so I already know my results, so it's gonna make it a lot easier for you guys to not have to sit through me sitting there answering questions and stuff. So let's see what it says about me, shall we? Okay, so apparently I'm the mediator. INFP personalities are true idealists, always looking for a hint of good and even the worst of people and events, searching for ways to make things better. While they may be perceived as calmer, reserved, or even shy, INFPs have an inner flame and passion that can truly shine. I guess that's true. I mean, I do the YouTube stuff just for fun, and you know, I haven't stopped, so yeah. Comprising just 4% of the population, the risk of feeling misunderstood is unfortunately high for the INFP personality type. When they find like-minded people they spend their time with, the harmony they feel will be a fountain of joy and inspiration. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's very few people I'll like really click with, but if I do, then you know, I'm good with them forever. Okay, INFPs are guided by their principles rather than by logic. Yeah, I guess it depends on the situation. I don't ever know if I'm more logic heavy or emotion heavy. Excitement or practicality. When deciding how to move forward, they will look to honor, beauty, morality, and virtue. They are led by the purity of their intent, not the rewards and punishments. I guess that's true. Even now when I'm looking for a job, or when I got my job that I'm going to be moving to, it wasn't because of the money, it was for doing something that I could see myself really excited about. So I can see that. People who share the personality are proud of this quality. Oh, whoops. And rightly so, but not everyone understands the drive behind these feelings that can lead to isolation. We know what we are, but not the way we want. Not what way. Cool. Can I speak words? Apparently not. Okay. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta step off the gas a little bit, right? Alright, at their best, these qualities enable INFPs to communicate deeply with others, easily speaking in metaphors or parables, understanding and creating symbols to share their ideas. Alright. Let's see. The strength of this intuitive communication style lends itself well to creative works, and it comes to no surprise that many famous INFPs are poets, writers, and actors. I did want to be a writer for a while, actually. I majored in English, so I did have that drive, but now it's kind of died a little bit, which is fine. I love making YouTube videos. I love doing what I do. So yeah. INFP's ability with language doesn't stop with their native tongue. As with most people who share their diplomat personality types, are considered gifted when it comes to learning a second or third language. Oh, really? Okay. The gift for communication also lends itself well to INFP's desire for harmony, recurring theme with diplomats, and helps them to move forward as they find their calling. Listen to many people but talk to few. That is 100% me. That is 100% me. Okay. Unlike their extroverted cousins, INFPs will focus their attention on just a few people. A single worthy cause spread too thinly and they'll run out of energy and even become dejected and overwhelmed by all the bad in the world that they can't fix. This is a sad sight for INFPs' friends who will become to depend on their rosy outlook. If they're not careful, they can lose themselves in their quest for good and neglect the day-to-day upkeep that life demands. They often drift into thought, enjoying contemplating the hypothetical and philosophical more than any other personality types. Yeah, I think that's true. I do like to dabble in like what if, or, you know, hearing different theories, whether I believe in them or not, I think is really, really cool, because like you get to see how the world is and what other people's perspectives are on things. You know, it doesn't have to be like, I know this way and it's right. Like, who cares? Like, yeah. So I guess that's me. Okay, left unchecked, they may start to lose touch with drawing into hermit mode. It can take a great deal of energy from their friends or partner to bring them back into the real world. I went into hermit mode pretty bad when I first moved into Georgia, actually, because I knew nobody, and I was just like, forget it. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. What's the point of making friends and doing all that stuff? Just gonna go to work, go home, play video games, watch anime, and just chill, and I'm gonna be happy in my own little bubble. But luckily, that didn't last forever. But yeah, I could definitely see that being an issue. Okay, like flowers in the spring, affection, creativity, altruism, and idealism will always come back, rewarding them and those they love, perhaps with not logic and utility, but with a worldview that inspires compassion, kindness, and beauty wherever they go. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna stick with that for now. There's a ton of strengths and weaknesses, romantic relationships, friendships, like all that stuff. I don't want to dive like super deep into this. I just wanted to do a quick outlook, but you got Shakespeare, J.R.R. Tolkien, Bjork, Johnny Depp, Julia Roberts, Lisa Kudrow, Tom Hiddleston, Alicia Keys, Frodo, Anne, Fox Mulder. I don't know all of these. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I'm sure it's going to make some people upset, but I don't know. I never got into like sci-fi fantasy. I know Lord of the Rings isn't sci-fi, but like the either sci-fi or like medieval fantasy. Like, I don't know why. I just can't get into it. But anyways, that doesn't matter. So next up, we also have blood type. So yeah, I'm on this K-pop site because apparently a lot of Asian people, this is what they care about. Like if you go to Japan, apparently Korea, this is what they want to know. Not what type of zodiac sign you are, but what blood type you are. Which is really interesting because like when you think about it, it's like you want to know what your blood type is in case you have to go to the hospital or something, right? So for those of you that don't know, I am blood type AB, which according to this, it says it's the variety star. Let's see what it has to say. So ABs are so quirky that they deserve their own variety show. Known for their split personality, ABs ran off of an array of different traits from shy to outgoing, rational to irrational, and calm to crazy. ABs are unpredictable balls of energy, making them some of the most interesting people you will ever meet. Okay. Friendly, adaptable, 4D, interesting, unpredictable, random, imaginative, quirky, highly intelligent, rational, practical, philosophical. Also indecisive, forgetful, moody, aloof, emotional, untrustworthy, critical, and selfish. Neat. So one of the things that I've always liked is the fact that like a lot of the things about me have like a duality. I'm half Japanese. I was born on May 22nd. You guys will find out I'm a Gemini, and I'm also blood type AB. So I don't know why that happened, but everything can be split into two. And it seems like that's the case where, you know, there's like a different personality or whatnot. So that's really, really cool. Okay. So social life, make entertaining friends. They can be quirky and fun, but they're also very smart to have intellectual conversations. They can be a bit emotional and unpredictable at times. Some believe that ABs are not trustworthy or loyal to their friends. See, this is a little bit different for me because I'm not super social. So I don't know how true that is. I do have a lot of intellectual conversations with people. Like people like to come to me and ask for my advice or my outlook on things because my viewpoint is so different that they can get some really interesting feedback, but I'm not really one to go up to people. Like I said, what was it? Listen to many, talk to few. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. So I don't see myself really being that crazy, but work life. Although they will provide entertainment at the workplace, they are not that dependable. That's kind of sad. All right, loving life or love life. Having a relationship with an AB is a blast. There'll never be a boring moment with AB. However, ABs are sensitive and can get emotional at times. They can be a bit critical and hurtful with their words. AB partners need to understand AB's emotional tendencies and know when to give AB his or her space. Again, I think that's just like, I'm introverted, so I like being on my own sometimes. Compatible with everyone. While they can be rational and calm with A's, they can get creative and wild with B's and O's. However, ABs are intellectual souls. They can also fight with A's if their core values differ. ABs also need to be understanding of B's so that they don't let their banter get in the way of their friendship. Okay, sure. ABs are good with money. False. That is so false. I'm terrible with money. And they're considered the most practical of the blood types. No. Don't. Okay, so usually interested in the arts. Again, I guess that's true. I don't think making YouTube videos is really art. but as a kid I used to draw like crazy because of manga and anime, and then like I said before, I always wanted to write like a short story or a novel because I thought it would be cool. Alright, considered to be the most selfish blood type, since people with this blood type can accept blood donations from all the blood types, but can't give to anyone except other ABs. Really? Okay. Like A's and B's, we'll do best eating vegetables and dairy products. Okay, and I don't know... I know Shiny the group, I don't know who Jonghyun is, or Honki, or Suzy. Suzy sounds familiar though. Anyway, so yeah, apparently you can go and look up your blood type, because there's 4? Yeah, A, B, and O, and depending on what type of blood type you have, there's a bunch of different things. It's like love advice for blood type AB, or diet advice for B-type blood types, and things like that. It's very weird. So lastly, what we're gonna do is going to be the Gemini horoscope traits, because again, I am a Gemini, but at the same time, it depends, because right here it says that the date range is May 21st to June 20th. I'm May 22nd, and I think when they updated the horoscope things, or the astrological signs, it changed. But what's really fun about this is I was born on May 22nd, my little brother was born on June 19th. We're both barely Geminis according to this specific chart. Okay, so let's see what it has to say about me. Gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas. Nervous, inconsistent, indecisive. I like music, books, magazines, chats with nearly anyone. No, please don't. Please lead me to my music, books, and magazines, and short trips around the town. Okay, I dislike being alone, being confined. Yeah, that's not true at all. I'm totally fine. You could leave me alone in my apartment for like a week and I would be 100% okay. Repetition and routine. I don't like to feel like I'm doing something because I have to. That's true. But again, some of these are going to be wrong. Like, yeah, what do you do? So it's not going to be perfect. All right. So expressive and quick-witted, Gemini represents 2 different personalities in one, and you will never be sure which one you will face. See, I don't think I have 2 different personalities, because apparently when people think of Geminis, they think of that as like backstabby, and I don't care enough to do any of that. So I think it's a mix of everything. You know, it's a mix of your blood type, it's a mix of your zodiac sign, it's a mix of your, what was the other one? Your personality, and maybe even the birthday. Who knows? Who knows how much of this actually affects your personality? I just think it's cool. So this is why I'm doing this. All right. So they're sociable, communicative, and ready for fun, with the tendency to suddenly get serious, thoughtful, and restless. They're fascinated with the world itself, extremely curious, with the constant feeling that there's not enough time to experience everything they want to see. That's true. There's not enough time in the world to do everything, so you might as well pick what you want, because time's limited, you know? You never know what's gonna happen. Sign of Gemini belongs to air. Okay, I don't know what any of this means. People born under the sun often have a feeling that the other half is missing, so they're forever seeking new friends, mentors, colleagues, and people to talk to. I don't think that's true for me either. Gemini is changeable and open-minded, makes them excellent artists, especially writers and journalists. And their skills and flexibility make them shine in trade, driving, and team sports. Versatile, inquisitive, fun-loving sign, born with the wish to experience everything there is out there in the world, makes their character inspiring and never boring. Again, I feel like this is the most off from me, and it could be because my birthday is so on the edge with Geminis, or it could just be that all of this is just whatever, you know? It could just be a bunch of garbage and I just think it's cool. But anyways, okay, so there's so much childish innocence in the nature of the Gemini, telling their tale of brotherhood, love between lost friends and relatives who are entirely different by character, circumstances, physical appearance, or upbringing. They're in this world to mend differences and make them feel right. Ready to give their life for a brother or a friend. Please, nobody ask me to give their life for them. That'd be weird. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, love and sex, fun and always ready for an intellectual challenge? In love? I don't know what that means, but sure, I guess. All obstacles seem to fade. Inquisitive and always ready for a flirt. Again, no. I was completely away from all society for the longest time. I don't want to deal with people. That's the whole introverted thing, you know, the I part. Yeah, but anyways, they need excitement, variety, and passion. When they find the right person, lover, or a friend and somebody to talk to combined into one, they'll be faithful and determined to always treasure their heart. I guess that's nice. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to cover. Again, I don't know how exciting this video is gonna be. I don't know if people really care about me enough to really justify a video like this. I was just trying to find something to do that was different, that maybe you guys would be able to check out, or maybe you guys could let me know in the comments down below what blood type or personality type or zodiac symbol you are. And, you know, we'll be able to learn a little bit about ourselves. Maybe we'll find out that we're all introverts or extroverts or whatever it is. I don't know. Either way, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I know I did. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ Let's Play.